この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo here for Carole and Tuesday episode 13. We are starting the second core of Carole and Tuesday. I've heard some whispers that there might be a new OP and ED, which is rather exciting because the first ones are great and a new one means more great stuff and hey, maybe some new cool animation cuts and some interesting stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We're starting off the second core. We ended off the last one at a nice sort of final feeling point. We finished the Mars Brightest competition, and everybody won. Angela technically won, but Carole and Tuesday will still get the reward of being able to debut, which I assume is the same as like a record deal type thing. The same kind of, yeah, you know. They either get a live show or a record deal or something. It doesn't matter. Good stuff comes their way, and that's good. And Angela is on the same track, on the same path. Lots of interesting stuff that can happen. I don't know where we're going to go with this. I have a feeling that we're going to do a hard reset to, like, there's no specific goal right in front of the girls right now. So it would be nice to step back a little bit and get some, like, slice of lifeiness. Just hanging out, dealing with their newfound, whatever. I'm not making much sense, am I? That's okay. It doesn't really matter. All I'm trying to say is, I wonder if we'll jump right into the next arc and actually start up a new storyline immediately, or if we'll get some more slice of lifey episodes with little elements inserted throughout them that will help inform the larger story as we go along. But I don't know. We got another, 12 episodes? This is 24, right? I think so. Another 12 or so episodes to go before we finish up, which I assume we'll finish with the miraculous 7 minutes or whatever it is that Gus always talks about in the intro. What shape that will take and what it will be, no idea. So let's watch episode 13 and find out where the show's going for now. Yeah, I've got episode 13 up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this reaction video. You can find the picture-in-picture versions with the video up there in the description down there. Timer-based version will be on YouTube. It'll have discussion at the end and a beep-beep timer at the beginning. And the beginning is now, so the beep-beep timer goes here. Okay. All right. Yay, it's a new one. Ooh. The glowy colored line work on Carole's head. That's cool. There's a lot going on in this OP, musically, that I don't understand. This is a weird OP. One of the most unique that I've heard or seen in potentially ever? That was crazy. What? Of course. Por supuesto. Is this... What? Is this an in-world TV show? Ellen? Okay, but it's Alan. Uh-huh. Famous adjacent. Mm-hmm. This is an interesting way of doing a little bit of a recap for the second core with the break in between. That's kind of clever. It's kind of clever. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Oh, but she has. Mm. Oh, wow. Okay. Guardian, Rolling Stone, Pitchfork. Holy shit. You guys really have hit the big time. As far as, like, an up and coming indie musician. Hmm. Who's on this panel? Uh. Okay. So Mars Brightest Records. Yeah. So what about CNT? Don't they get the debuting thing as well? Whoa. Whoa. Fat stacks. The first line of the song of the title is Breathe. Oh. I wonder if we will hear it as well. Okay. Two posts. Hmm. Hmm. Why do I doubt that? Oh, hey. Not used to the technology. Something. What if parent? What if? Ha. Ha. Eat shit. Okay. I'm okay. Really though? Former military? Yo. What if though? Traveling? Not from here, from Earth where they don't have this kind of technology. Has a distinctive scar. What if parent? Like we're having a moment right here. Okay. Dan. Uh-huh. We're focusing on these two so much, man. Alright, you got the attitude, Gus, that's for sure. Oh, hi. Oh, oh god. Oh god. Oh no, they're going so sickly sweet. They're like Disney villains. I love this. Okay, so choose a new goal. We'll fight over that, huh? I like this piece of soundtrack. Okay. Oh, good question. Freedom every time. Long run, baby. Nope. Mutually exclusive, guys. Ooh, that's pretty. Hmm. Hmm. I assume they're fakes. And we just met the real father. I'm calling it. Dan is her dad. Or long estranged older brother. It's possible. Uh-oh. Don't get too excited too fast. Read the fine print. Yeah, what's the need for a distributor in a digital age? Hmm. Marketing? Marketing. Or you say you do. Yeah, but the framing says the opposite. It's actually rather clever. Let's talk about that at the end. One thing about Gus is he does have a head on his shoulders for this kind of business, so that's good. Ah, we're still talking about it. We're still talking about it. You just met him. Yeah, but what if they had to? What if it was the only way they could get you off of Earth where it sucked? Didn't have the money to get themselves, so they made a better life for you? Uh. Oh. Speaking of which. Hmm. Oh, it's the little brother. Or big brother. Johann Liebert. I mean, Spencer. He really does look like Johann, though. Actually, now that I've thought of that, it's really freaking me out, and I'm expecting him to betray everybody. That Martian hermaphroditism? I'm sorry, bad joke. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, that's so creepy. We're actually into sociopolitical commentary. Just a little bit. Who is this? Who are you? What? What if you find out? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, it doesn't matter. What if you find out about CNT and their relationship? We'll see. Good man. Nope, that's good. That's good. Good, good. Yeah, but he made the right choice. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Okay. It's a weird turn of phrase. Hmm. Reject logic to make the impossible possible. That's how Team Carole and Tuesday rolls. Wow, we've gone to a slummy district, eh? Lots of graffiti. Wonder what this character is gonna be like. Oh, whoa, yo, please do not steal my instrument. Yikes. Hmm. Oh, crap. Mmm. Oh, that poor dog. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, that harmony. Cool. Hmm. Not cool. Well, we met him. Well, that's him. Toby. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that went by so fast. Is there a new ED? There is. And this is all like AI tech stuff and Angela. And it's Angela singing. What? Yeah, this is all Tao's AI stuff. And it's constructing her out of neural networks. That's really clever. Okay. This might be my favorite Angela song. Good choice to use it. To a heart. And no preview or anything. Okay, before we get into discussion, I'm gonna go and listen to the OP again. I'm not gonna be able to include it, of course, because copyright, but I want to hear it again because, and look at the visuals again because it was so nutty and so different. So just give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I actually just went and listened to the intro, the OP twice, and I still don't know what's going on because I'm not musically literate, but there's a lot of shit going on. So I have to wonder if the name of the song Polygene is a reference to Polygene Harvey, the English musician, vocalist and guitarist. I don't know. I just don't know enough to know. But beyond that, I really hope that someone who is like an Anituber type who is more musically literate, I'm thinking specifically of Zen Huxtable, will do a breakdown of this song because it's a really unique one, and there are so many layers of harmony that I know that there's something interesting going on here, but as I said, I'm not musically literate enough to be able to recognize it, which kind of sucks. It's like, shit, I know that something awesome is happening, and I don't know how to talk about it. So I'll just point at it and be like, this is cool. Any of you know anything about music? Can you tell me why it's cool? Because I'd like to know why it's cool. As musically illiterate as I am, I'm always interested in just hearing about composition and stuff like that. So, really interesting OP. Amazing stuff throughout the OP with light and all of it in this amazing style, which has really grown on me. With this sort of blended colored outline shaded thing, where they're actually using the outlines as part of the shading scheme, to like, I think it's most notable in this ending sequence where there's a distinctive glow around the characters that vanishes once they step into shadow. And it's kind of amazing. Like, look at the complexity of the shadows that Carole moves through. And then she does this, like, this b-boy pose, and they dance together. It's fantastic. And then just the aesthetic here with the blue line work to contrast really nicely with the yellows and oranges that make up the majority of the scene. It's really amazing. Just gorgeous stuff all the way through. Really like this OP, even though it's a weird one. It's not something that I can quite jam to because there are so many harmonies going on, and it seems like there are multiple tempos, but I don't know. As I said, I don't know anything, so whatever. So we have a cute little thing with The Ellen Show. I believe that they've used the logo from The Ellen Show, or something very similar to it. I'm not sure. I want to see that logo again. So we do the guest of today, and then there's the Allen logo. Hold on. I just saw it. All right. Allen. Ellen Show logo. Yeah, it's pretty close. I think it's the same. It's almost the same font. Not quite the same background-wise, but it's pretty damn close. The shininess and everything, yeah. Okay. So it's just gesturing at that kind of variety talk show type interview thing. Are we famous? Well, kind of, yeah. Just a little bit. Okay, so then let's talk about some of the interesting things that happen in this episode. Angela's getting real popular. She's shooting ahead, continuing to... I mean, she's standing on the shoulders of giants. She's got the big corpse behind her. She's got Tao behind her. So, of course, she's gonna skyrocket forward. I think the most interesting thing in this episode is this guy who they meet in the laundromat. A lot of things here point to a specific conclusion that I hope is right. I believe that this man, Dan, is Carole's father. Or other relative. I'm going to assume father just because the age seems right. But he's not from around here. He's unfamiliar with the technology to the extent that a simple task like washing laundry in a techno washing machine is a challenge to him. He can't figure it out. It seems like he's trying to look up a manual or a guide on his phone right now. So he has some exposure to some tech, but not this particular tech. So she goes and helps. He says, "Not for around here, just stopping by on my travels. Needed to take care of something. There's some reason for him to come to Alba City. I have to guess that it's because he's seen her. I really think so. Maybe not. Maybe he has no idea who she is. Maybe he's not even her father and this is all a misdirect. But I don't think so. It's too intentional." So then they get harassed by some jackasses and he steps in. Always we're focusing on framing Carole with him more than Tuesday with him. And they interact much more than he and Tuesday do. She's the one who asks his name, and then we're just reverse shot between the two of them. Dan, you're Carole and Tuesday, right? Recognize them. So I have to guess that he hasn't seen them, and that's not why he's in Alba City, but I don't know. And he knows Aikido, and he has a scar on his chin. All right, crazy theory. Carole's parents were living on Earth. Earth starts to go to shit. The bright future is on Mars. They scrounge up everything that they can to send their young daughter to a brighter future while they stay behind because they can't afford to go themselves. Easy. Everything clicks. Oh, this could be so good. Okay. Let me get some crazy attitude. Shoutouts to Carole's face here. It's amazing. Tuesday's just sort of out of the zone. And then this sequence is amazing. I knew it was going to happen as soon as we saw this grin on Gus. This super over-the-top fake grin. I was like, oh god, a friendliness fight. Yes. Can we out-friendly each other? And they're so shocked by this. And the way that their expressions continue to like force the smile forward. They really are like Disney villains. That's what they remind me more than anything. She reminds me a lot of Ursula. He is just a mishmash. Fantastic. This whole sequence is so great. And then Angela throws down the gauntlet. I'm going for a Grammy. You probably are too. So that gives us another goal for them to compete for, which is great. Side note, the edge lighting on their hair and just in general is always so on point. It's so good. It adds so much depth to their features. All right, and then here we're coming up on some interesting stuff. One particular scene that I thought was awesome comes at about 13 minutes, so it's about 20 seconds away. It's when she says that you can totally trust me. There are things you can only do with a major label. Did we just... Whoa. Yeah, we just broke the 180-degree rule. You see, our camera is positioned looking at her left face, right? And then when we go to the next cut, so from where I am, the camera would be like up here, right? Pointing down at me. And then the next cut, we're on this side of her, right? We're looking at her right side from behind. We just broke the 180-degree rule. So our camera just went from over here to over here, breaking the line between our two characters, which shouldn't happen. We should be remaining on her left side, unless this is being done intentionally, which is one of the useful things about the 180-degree rule. If you break it, it feels weird. It feels off. And so as she's making these statements to Gus and the girls, like, yeah, we've got all these great things that we can offer you, we're not meant to trust her. And so we break the 180-degree rule and we feel off. Here we remain on the correct side, right? Our camera remains on the correct side. And then here we kind of break it once more. So we go from Gus's left side to her right side, which means that we've done a full 180 again. And then what's great here is that she's framed like this as she's specifically talking about trust. What we get is this like necessary side eye, just from the way that she's framed. Her whole face isn't in picture, so we can't judge her full expression, which makes us feel like she's lying to us because we can't tell what the rest of her face is saying. It's really clever. And it's even accented by the little blur that we get as we focus away from her as the figurehead to the logo and the things on the wall. Pretty interesting. And then we come back to Gus. Zoomed in just as close, almost as if he's on that same wavelength and seeing through this, you know? It's a pretty neat conversation. All right, and then we get some more interesting stuff on Valerie, on the presidential candidate mother. And I think the most curious thing here is Spencer gives this speech, but then we're shown some of the behind the scenes, the crazy tech and analytics that are going into all of this. This is very much intentional commentary on the use of technology to figure out how best to swing election votes. And given, at least in Murica, given the last election and the upcoming election, that's pretty relevant and pretty poignant. I wonder what we'll do with it, if anything. So far, we've just kind of introduced the concept and the idea that it's making people nervous. This reporter, no idea what he's doing, what he's up to, but this introduction to him makes me think that he's going to find out something big and important. Especially because we end it with, perhaps I'll spend some time listening to the whispers of the wind. My guess would be, I mean, the only thing I can think of that we know of already, because we don't know if Valerie has any scummy stuff in her closet, right? We don't know if she's got skeletons in the closet, except that Carole and Tuesday is her daughter. That's the only thing that we know of that he could find out, so we'll see how this goes. So, equal relationship independent, produce market products, Alright, it's all just legalese. Possesses all rights pertaining to any stage names? If the artist just used its own name for any performance or recording, then such names will also be considered as stage names. So they would own Carole and Tuesday. Will not perform and record for any other entity? No thanks. Exclusive rights to audio and video broadcasting, pretty standard, but yeah. Property benefits to the artist's name, likeness, handwriting, and biographical material. Ooh. Prior consent. Wow, and if you use the stage name unapproved, that could be losses and damage. Damn. Good job rejecting, Gus. You done well. You done diddly did it well. Alright, so then we go and we do a little performance, and it's really awesome. And it looks great, and we got this shininess and the lens flare, and it's sunset-ish, and it's golden hour, and it's gorgeous, and everybody starts tapping along. We get little kids sliding around, and having fun, and music is great, and then a crazy guy with an axe. Glorious. Crazy, seemingly extremely drunk buffoon with an axe, who looks like he's gonna chop off his own limbs. Swinging that thing around. Jeez. And then, the ED. The ED is an Angela song, and it's all techno stuff over Angela. Some of it's really interesting. Like here we've got what I assume are like towel layouts, a human heart. At one point, we see her legs, and they're reconstructed out of neural nets, or at least a gesture at them. That's what those are meant to be, the paths of a neural network. That's kind of really cool. Does she become skeletal at some... Yeah. Let's frame by frame this, because this is really interesting. Yeah, look at that. That's muscle and bone and teeth and stuff. So she's glitching into death. What does she glitch into here? just glitches. Yeah. Shatters. Wow. Wow. And then this beating heart becomes a symbolic heart. Wow. Alright. Hell of a way to start a second core. We got some of that cute slice of lifey stuff, but it didn't feel like there was a wasted moment in this episode. It was all quick and solid. A lot of interesting things introduced that could be entire plot lines in and of themselves. The whole Dan thing. Is he Carole's dad? That would be cool. The whole, like, we need to find a new producer thing. The new producer that they're going to find who's even crazier than Gus. Awesome. The weird reporter with Valerie stuff. Interesting. Tao's journey into competitive Rubik's Cubing. Competitive holographic Rubik's Cubing. Cool. All right. Man, this was a fun episode. OP, pretty crazy. Gonna keep an eye out for any tubers doing a breakdown of that because it's awesome. And ED, I think even better. Just on some of the visual metaphors here and where they could be going. I don't. This was a cool episode. Good job. I liked it. That's going to be it for me. So I've been Teeaboo. This has been Carole and Tuesday, episode 13. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And I hope it continues like this. This was cool. Hope to catch you next week in the next one. Peace.